Hello, and welcome to Virtually Redundant. This is episode... I can't remember anymore, but sure, we'll go on anyway. I am joined today by delirious from lack of sleep, Daniel, and also equally as delirious from lack of sleep, Darren. How was your week, lads?
Something's been bothering me this week. Do you know that song, Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire? Where it goes like, whoa, your sex is on fire, or her sex is on fire, or whatever it is. That just sounds like an STD, doesn't it? If your sex is on fire, you really gotta go see a doctor. I mean, if your sex feels like a burning sensation, please stop having sex and consult a doctor at your earliest moment.
That or you're doing it wrong.
That or you need to call the fire department.
If you're having sex in a burning building, then please stop and locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you.
Yeah. I remember when that came out. That was my first go-to thought. Unfortunately, it was like, are they talking about STDs? Like a burning sensation.
Right, so since you've stoked the discussion now, do you overanalyze and overthink every song title, every lyric, everything that ever comes out?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I hear a song, it just bothers me to no end about the lyrics.
Yeah, I can't listen to a song without thinking like about the meaning of the words. Like that's why a lot of the modern songs just annoy the hell out of me because it doesn't make any sense.
To be fair, songs from the past didn't always make sense either. Has everybody heard about the bird? What's that all about?
Have you heard? It's simple. Have you heard about it? It's so simple. It's not like Ella, calling my umbrella. Who's calling their umbrella? Why are you calling your umbrella?
Calling the umbrella.
Ella, hey, that song.
Well, on that note, we have some AI lovers here. Brief news snippet for you guys, which is apparently Italy has decided to temporarily lift its ban on ChatGPT. I didn't even realize they'd banned it in the first place, but there we go.
I remember them banning it.
Yeah, it's because the reason being is that technically, the way these AI chat models work is that they kind of record the conversation. Now they try to like anonymize it and stuff like that, but Italy banned it because they wanted kind of proof that they weren't like following GDPR rules and they weren't like storing information unnecessarily that could be traced back and stuff like that. But I guess they unbanned it because they were satisfied with the response from that. But actually, on Reddit, I'm starting to see a lot more posts about people losing their jobs because of ChatGPT. Now I don't know if this is like them just doing a meme or something, or they're lying, or whether people are genuinely like losing their jobs to it.
I could see that, if you're one of those people who's maybe... No, I'm not going to go there. That's dangerous.
Just so you know, I stand corrected. It's not calling my umbrella. It's you can stand under my umbrella. So it's one of those phenomena.
Oh, that's nice. You can stand like it's raining. You can say you can stand. You don't want to get the person wet. Get a cold.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's that see, Daniel's seal of approval stamped on umbrella by Rihanna.
What happens if it's windy and the umbrella like breaks and backwards and flies away, and then you have to shove it in a bin?
But at least the offer's there. Like, so so Connor's walking with his wife. His wife says, "Oh, it's raining. Can I have some of your umbrella?" Connor goes, "No, but what happens if it flies away?" He's like, "Fuck you, Connor."
Fucking Connor's gonna Mary Poppins this shit. He's gonna just flying into the sky.
Connor doesn't give a shit.
My planet needs me, and he just flies away.
I was about to try and hum the Mary Poppins theme song, but then I realised I could just hear Jurassic Park in my head. So
I think that's a different movie, Connor. And as far as I know, Mary Poppins never had a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Tyrannosaurus Rex with a little umbrella flying away through the sky. Yeah.
I was just more worried about us being like copyright strike if you start singing and don't touch Disney.
Yeah, that's one thing I wouldn't go near Disney.
Yeah, don't touch them. Well, on that pleasant note, we'll be right back. So, have you heard the word and not the bird, but that E3 is dead?
Yes.
Good topic.
Yes, I have. And I'm going to miss it. No, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I enjoy it. I have always enjoyed it. I think it was hype coming up to it. Like, as Conor knows and Darren knows, we've always had, sessions, like drinking sessions, because here in Ireland it was on very late. So, we just drink and watch it and good times, and fond memories. I'll miss it.
I think, I'll miss just the shittiness of some of the I think for a few years it got really good, like really really good. Oh my god.
Meow, meow.
Meow. Yeah, I like D3, man. Fucking, it's like nostalgic as well. Like I'm gonna miss it, and then it's just gonna be all like fucking. Pretty soon, it's just gonna be TikTok, man. You know what I mean? Nintendo's gonna announce a game, it'll be a 20-minute dance, and at 29 seconds into that dance, it'll be like, "Oh, new Legend of Zelda," and then fucking ends. You know?
Legend of Zelda X Just Dance, yeah.
I was just mentioning Darren's back. Darren didn't hear this, but I was mentioning to Conor that I was like, I'm gonna miss it. It's an end of an era because pretty soon, pretty sure like it'd be all fucking TikTok and Nintendo Direct Stream. It'd be 29 seconds of dancing and then, oh, look at this new Metroid game.
No, I want it to be a bit more. Hey, here it's your boy Nintendo here, latest update, and like maybe some images of like red circles around.
Darren likes red fucking circles. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we learned something here today.
No,
Yeah.
like the clickbait evil ones is like, you won't believe what Miyamoto said next, or something like that. It's like,
It is a bit the end of an era as well, because with all these pre-record events which are replacing it, they're a bit too polished, they're a bit too marketing. You watched those live shows for the inevitable fuck ups.
Yeah.
They were always the best.
I want someone drunk. I want someone just totally incompetent. I want.
Is Miyamoto still alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he?
yeah. He's not that old. He's only in his 60s or something.
I thought he died.
Oh,
my god.
no, you're thinking of Satoru Iwata, the president of Nintendo.
Cut this bit out.
Fuck's sake, Daniel.
Anyway, so yeah, I think I missed the fuck up. I meant the intense kind of the horrible things. Like, do you remember that one about where they were doing like a High School Musical game type thing, and people in the crowd started all getting up and dancing, and they were trying to make it seem like it was part of, like, people were just getting up and helping to dance, and then they all just started doing choreography stuff, and everyone's just sitting there going, "Why am I here? Please let me go home now."
Yeah.
Was that Ubisoft? Was it by any chance?
I
Probably
can't remember
Or was
who
it Disney?
There
I think it was
another
Disney.
one. There was the Mexican wrestler one as well, wasn't there? That was just weird.
Yeah, we're just slapping each other.
Yeah.
For anyone listening, just look up on YouTube Konami 2009. You're welcome.
Oh, that was such an awkward one. Oh, you remember like Ubisoft? I remember we all had the session one time, and we were drinking, and kind of I think Conor fell asleep before the Ubisoft one started. He fell asleep as it started, and I'll come back to that. But he fell asleep, and then when he woke up, all he saw was people running around playing laser tag in the conference room. And Conor was like, "The fuck am I watching?" Because Ubisoft were announcing some fucking laser tag based online game where the stats would say online, "Ooh, groundbreaking research." Ooh.
So to be fair to everyone in the room, fair enough, us looking confused looking at it on the TV, but everyone in that conference room looked very confused as well. So
Yeah. The other one was actually was it E3 2005 or something for PlayStation 3, Sony. It was like Ridge Racer, and it was like giant enemy crabs. So here's this based on actual Japanese history. It's like, oh, I remember in ancient Japanese history, giant enemy crabs. Yeah, I remember those.
I think that was because the year before they did like all the pre-rendered CGI and everyone was super hyped. Now when they showed the actual gameplay, they're like, "This isn't This isn't my year 2020 graphics and stuff like that."
Yeah, it was Killzone everything was pre-rendered in 2005, and 2006 it wasn't pre-rendered, and it showed.
yeah, and I think Ubisoft went on a roll for quite a number of years for the strangest conferences. Like they had that guy who just kept going doodly doodly doo. Do you remember that guy?
Oh, like Wayne's World type thing.
Yeah, but it was one of those. It was so bad and awkward that it was kind of funny to watch, but like in a car crash kind of way. It's happening. You just can't stop watching.
So what is E3 now? Is it just all like pre-recorded stuff?
Nothing.
Or is there an E3? Is it just completely gone? Is there just no?
So E3, as we know, the association one, they decided to pull it because everyone and their mother was pulling out of it. So it has been replaced with a new event by I believe it's by the Game Awards creator. And I think they're calling it the Summer Game Fest this year, which will be sort of, I think he'll do a lot of very rehearsed kind of interviews, but it'll be mainly kind of pre-record things, you know. I like the days where, you know, they'd be trying to demo something and everything would just freeze up and glitch out, and you know, it seems like we're doomed never to have that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo, where they were demonstrating the Zelda game, and Miyamoto was just getting really, really annoyed because his Wiimote wasn't working. And he was getting, does anyone have their phone on or something like that? I can't remember what he said, but he was saying, oh, could people please turn off their devices? And it's just like, so wait, I'm not allowed to use my phone when I'm playing my Wii? Wait, what is this shit?
Remember the name of the Nintendo Wii, like the code name?
Oh, Revolution.
Yeah, that annoyed me because when it first showed it, it was like really cool, like blue light saying like the revolution of gaming, Nintendo Revolution, like revolution, and it's like waggy stick, you know. It's like, okay, thanks.
quick hero, wag your hand back and forward. I mean, the Wii was, I felt like the Wii definitely had some good things.
It had things. Don't get me wrong, like interesting idea, but like a lot of games were just gimmicks.
Yeah, I said this sounds a bit like old footy boomer type thing, but I miss the magic of hearing about releases. Everything is fucking leaked these days. You hear about new console a year before they actually announce it, and I miss like watching E3 or watching something, and then they make an announcement. You're like, oh my god, is that Halo 3? Oh my god, that looks so good. You know, that type of thing. Where's my magic? Where's my magic gone?
Well, there's something with, I think you're right about the magic being gone now, and you're just not excited for things the way maybe you were in the past.
He didn't even finish the fight.
Well, he's still fighting.
Yeah, he didn't finish it. I was promised Halo 3 finishing fights, but he didn't finish the fight.
Well, he finished that fight. There's many more fights. Have you ever seen Fight Club? Checkmate.
No, actually haven't.
Yeah, same. I haven't. I'm assuming there's more than one fight. Otherwise, it's a shitty club.
It's the good. Well, it's because what's a plural of fight? Like, you know, Fights Club.
Fights Club, yeah.
Fights Club, the sequel to Fight Club.
Well, just since you were talking about the Wii Waggle mode, do you remember when Microsoft first unveiled the Kinect?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Skittles.
I love you, Skittles.
How weird was that?
And Milo.
Yeah, I'm still fucking waiting for my. Damn you, Peter Molyneux! Stop fucking promising. If you're Peter Molyneux and you want to come on this podcast,
Peter Molyneux does not want to come on this podcast.
No.
We have harassed him endlessly.
I think Milo was like, it was meant to be this revolutionary AI thing, and maybe with ChatGPT, like it will be like, but yeah, clearly it was fucking pre-scripted out to hell and back. You know, it's not like he had in the ChatGPT like 15 years before what is, you know, the revision 4 or whatever it is now. You know.
I agree. Yeah, there's no way that technology was ready, but I think right now it could be ready. Like if you want to make Milo now, fucking make it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they seen Kinect initially, or at least when they were first provincially announced, they're like, "Oh, cool! It's gonna be like Minority Report." And what they got instead was Skittles and just like glitching out. And please repeat that word you said, or and bam,
bam.
Look at the sound of my feet. Bam.
That's 2023, and even Google doesn't understand me still. So I mean, I think Milo would have just been like, "Fuck off," and then just turning himself off.
Well, on that nice trip down memory lane, you know, the downfall of E3, the magic, the mystery it's a little bit gone these days, so it's a bit gloomy, but there's still the memories which can be found. And we'll be right back after this really awkward outro. And it's time for some opinions.
The scoop, as some people might call it, Conor. You know?
No, we're not going the ice cream scoop. We're done giving ice cream parlors free advertising.
No. The scoop is what I called it last week. You know,
I think you're invested in Geno's.
It's stock.
Right, the scoop. I don't know if it is a scoop, but sure, look, we'll crack on anyway. A user on the Reddit called Menestri, and he says he's addicted to building PCs.
So how does he have the money to keep building PCs? Like, does he sell them? I'm assuming it's like a company.
Or he could just be dismantling and reassembling his PCs. Surely the satisfaction is from the building, so he could just take it apart and just put it back together.
Yeah, we need more context, Connor.
Well, he doesn't go into a ton of things, but it sounds like he built a basic one initially, and now he's addicted. He just keeps buying more and more fans and stuff, which I know isn't necessarily just to highlight out there as someone who does understand PC hardware. More fans does not equal good airflow in a PC. Does not equal good. In fact, too many fans can actually be really bad because you trap the air in the PC, and then the PC becomes a living fire liability.
Are you sure he's just not buying? Are you sure he's not just buying a lot of fans? Like he's not into building PCs and just fans.
I've got some ceiling fans. I got some like tip fans for my table. The airflow in my flat is amazing.
Maybe he's just interested in only fans.
You got the wrong OnlyFans,
yeah. He's here to OnlyFans is making a killing. He's trying to get into the product.
Yeah, he's investing in OnlyFans, and that just became a thing he does now.
Well, you could be onto something because what he elaborates on here is, he says he likes to get fans and stuff to make it more beautiful than it is.
What type of fans? So, like fans as in people who's fan of him and come in and have to make it beautiful, or are you talking about fans itself, like the product of a fan, the thing that spins around and blows airs?
Well, I suppose he hasn't really clarified, considering it is on a forum about building PCs. I'm assuming it's the mechanical kind, but you never know. He does also go on to say he just builds imaginary PCs all day long.
Imaginary.
Oh! So he goes onto websites and builds like customized PCs and just just goes onto a website, looks at builds a PC, like PCBuilder.com or something. That's.
You could. There's also a game called like PC Builder Simulator, so he probably just plays that all day long.
Well, my advice for him is, like whatever makes you happy. Like I suppose, I if I had a lot of money, I would like to build a PC every year, a brand spanking new PC every year. If I had the money.
Why?
Because money.
No, not why don't you? I mean, why would you?
Because like just each year, it's a nice thing to do. Like I love the like custom cases and stuff. I'd love to build a custom case as well.
Well, that's case modding. That's slightly different. That's like a hobby, not building PCs.
You're case modding.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
No, I just like to like a brand new one. What's wrong with it? Like, like people have lots of hobbies. Don't be so judgmental.
Right, can you be a bit more specific? Would it be case modding you'd be getting into, or would it be
just
building new processors every year?
Brand new everything every year. Like if I was filthy rich, like I would, Like it's just something interesting. Like looking at the parts, it's just a little hobby. I like it. I like hardware. I like technology.
Are you this guy? Are you the guy on Reddit?
I like fans.
I need an i9 and a 4090 to download the games I'm never going to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he'd be building PCs and just never play any game. Like it's what a redundant, what a virtually redundant hobby that is.
So the next one is, I put stickers on cars parked in bike lanes for a month, and here's what happened.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I agree. Don't fucking park in bike lanes. Don't be a jerk.
So wait, are we going to know what happens? Like, did something major happen, or is this one of those YouTube fucking thumbnail things that's like, you won't believe what happened, and he gets the shit kicked out of him or something?
I'm going to progressively explain, I just want your initial reaction to the title first.
Yeah, like, don't be parking in a bike lane. Like, I'm pretty sure a bike lane is the equivalent of a double fucking yellow line, like, meaning you can't park there.
Yeah, but what happened to Sticker Man? Is he dead?
I'll explain. So I'm going to skip a few bits anyway. The poster is a fella from Cork called Moaning Michael.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, he was going on about how they installed a fancy new cycle lane, but outside a casino, tried to confront a few people and verbal abuse, all that and all. So he decided to conduct an experiment of sticking stickers all over their cars to see if they'd move.
What were the stickers?
The stickers were...
It has to be.
It said this... No, they were quite polite. It says, "This is a bike lane. Please find legal parking." Apparently, he did try and report it to the Cork County Council. He said they were useless. But essentially, at the end of it, he says he did manage to successfully get them to stop parking on the bike lane, right? But the law of unintended consequence, they started parking on the footpath on the opposite side of the road instead.
Well, he's a bike guy. He doesn't care about the foot people. They're all against each other. You know?
Have you ever seen Mean Girls? It's basically the same storyline. I mean, the thing about that is, so I'm assuming these were the same people if they obviously stopped. It's not like new people coming every week, like different cars. It's basically the same number of people. If you eventually stop, it's not like word of mouth spread. It was like, there's some insane man putting stickers on everyone's cars if you park in a bike lane. So I'm assuming this is just like,
I think the implication is, yeah, these are frequent offenders, and the net result was they moved off the bike lanes, but then they just parked on the footpath on the other side of the road instead. So
I see.
And like, did he continue on? Because like, is like this guy's like a vigilante, you know, like.
He's not the hero Cork needs, but he's the one we need right now.
DC Comics, come on now, you know.
Well, he doesn't say if he's still at it, but he does say the moral of his story is the council are useless at parking enforcement and he has too much free time. That's the moral of his story.
Well, I hope he continues on, because if he doesn't continue on, then it's like they came for the bike people and he helped. And
Well, no, hang on. This is not like some fucking Sticker Man cinematic universe. Fucking Footman will handle this.
Right, next one. Come on, let's do this.
So next one is loud music at a party is shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point in going to a party if I can't talk to people?
Why does it need to be loud? Like I never got that. Like you can fucking hear it. Why does it need to be deafening?
Nah, fuck it. Don't need music. Fucking talk like civilized people. You don't go to a party. Who fucking dances at a house party? Genuinely. Have you ever seen anyone dance at a house party?
Well, I don't mind the music because at least because I don't want to talk to people, so I like to listen to the music and ignore.
Wait, no, you fucking don't. You're standing there, be like, this sex is on fire. That sounds like chlamydia.
Well, no, I'm an introvert. I stay in the corner, and I'm like, people don't know my power level, you know, that kind of stuff, you know.
I derail songs.
I derail virtually redundant every week. They don't know my power level.
We've got a few slight mixture comments. So some people are disagreeing because they're saying, no, then I'd have to talk to people.
We're going to a fucking party.
Yeah, but they just want to slam their beer and like nod at people or something.
Look, you get dragged to this ship.
No, bring a board game, right? Bring your Monopoly, crack it out. Take out your board game gloves, as you know you all have, and fucking just.
Well, we did that on Daniel's stag in Edinburgh.
Yeah, my stag, we played chess.
Yeah,
there you go.
Fucking yeah.
And there is a pub in Dublin, I think it's called PMax, where they just have stacks and stacks of board games. So it could even be, 11 o'clock at night, parties ongoing, and if you want, you can just pull out Scrabble and start playing if you want.
But it's my 3-letter fucking words when I'm smashed to bits is not really going to do much. No, I want my fucking like social deduction games where you're just yelling and you get into brawl fights,
like Werewolf or something like
that. Yeah, play Werewolf or Spy or even just a game of Game of Thrones, you know?
Yeah, no, music doesn't need to be that loud. It can be much lower so you can hear people. Like, I don't mean to be like semi-loud. No, like bit, just a bit so you can hear it, but people just chatting, because otherwise you're just fucking yelling at each other.
The opinion on that one was unanimous, so there wasn't too much resistance to that one. So the next one is, and just to bring it slightly technology-based, is Microsoft Word is a horrible program.
Yeah.
Yeah. next one, Conor, please.
Yeah, next one. No said.
I was expecting a discussion on that one.
No, it's shit. To fucking put in the picture and it keeps going to the left and then wrap the text. No, it's shit. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay. So another one, and then I think we might wrap it up. Ignoring a wedding invite can be fine.
Depends.
If you're not close to the person, yeah, it depends. If you're like a cousin or something like that, it's okay to just kind of be like, man.
I think
if you're not close to the person,
it's common. It's common courtesy to send, because at least they can invite other people in time. Where if you don't invite, there's a deadline thing, and then people get invited after that deadline, and people know that they weren't the first come to be invited. So no, I actually, in saying that, I disagree. I think you should always order or VSP, regardless of if you're going or not.
Or SVP.
Or ESPCT.
And yeah, for context, this person was talking about not even RSVPing.
No. I think
like flat out ignoring it.
Yeah, I mean,
time and effort to send it to you. You should just spend.
I guess no, but if it's like a friend that you haven't spoken to in 10 years, like in all honesty, like it just creates awkward scenario where you have to get in touch with them and be like, yeah, long time no speak. No, I'm not fucking attending your.
No, just but just send it back a letter saying no, I'm busy. Who cares? You know, if you haven't talked in 10 years,
Yeah,
in
okay.
10 years,
Yeah.
But
No, I'll
Darren,
do that. No, fuck you.
I have hemorrhoids. Say whatever the fuck you want, you know?
Darren doesn't want to spend 50p in a postage stamp.
No, fuck that. No, if you send me something out of the blue, I'm just gonna be like, why? Like, why? You just made it awkward now. Now I have to get in touch with you, and you'd be like, oh, it'd be good to see you. I haven't spoken to you in 10 years. I was like, well, maybe fucking talk to me sooner then, huh? How about that?
Just say back, you have hemorrhoids, you can't go, goodbye. And if you said, oh, it's next year, yeah, that's when I have hemorrhoids, goodbye.
Well, on that pleasant note about medical conditions, we'll be right back. And steal a segment from another podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Sleep. Sleep, what is it? If you know what sleep is, please let us know. Okay, so last week we had a quiz. I can't remember what the questions were or the answers, but Daniel, would you please enlighten us?
So the first one was he's not wearing any underwear, and that's of course Commando. Commando is the movie you're thinking of. And the next one is that astronomical object comprising a luminous spheroid of plasma held together by self-gravity was just created. And that's of course A Star is Born.
What?
A Star is Born. That
I remember
astronomical
that.
object comprising a luminous spheroid of plasma held together by self-gravity was just created. A Star is Born, starring Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga? Yeah, Lady Gaga. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Right.
What? What did I do? What's wrong?
Nothing.
I think I almost fell asleep at this.
Huh?
Nah, I can't. I said the second one just made me want to fall asleep.
Yeah,
You should definitely do an ASMR. It'd be like,
Just repeated that, eh?
just repeat that like ad infinitum, and then I'll just fall asleep.
And he don't stop coming, and he don't stop coming, and he don't stop.
No stuff coming, yeah. For reference, that's an AI generated beer advert. It is horrifying. Okay, so your two movie titles for this week are first of all, The Belgian Holiday.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
I can't get Italian job in my head.
Fuck, it's Belgian. I said Belgian. Holiday.
Belgian is point to Belgium on a map, Daniel. You put to Italy, and you're like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, go on. I think I know it. Yeah,
I know what it is. Yeah.
Does it have Mr. Murphy in it?
What? No.
Mr. Murphy,
Colin Murphy.
Colin Murphy.
The second one, I'm going to go for a really, I suppose, niche film title, which you probably won't get, but I'm going to throw it out there. Halftime is what I'm going to call it. And it's actually an Irish film from 2003 is your extra clue there.
Oh, I know this. I know this. I think
Mm.
that does have Colin Murphy in it.
Colin Murphy. Colin Murphy, right? Wait.
So on that note, we will reveal those answers next week. They do, both films are linked through the same actor though. That's another hint, but I'll leave it at that. And you can win a free copy of Team Fortress 2.
It's free.
So on these sleep-deprived ramblings that we've had for the last 20, 30 minutes, have you any hopes or dreams for the week? Any plans? Anything we're going to see in the next episode? As I keep repeating myself, Darren.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about parenthood. Yeah.
Oh, how riveting. Lovely. It's not like we do it every day, 24 hours a day. Let's talk about it too. The half an hour we get to talk about other stuff, and let's talk about fucking parenting.
Fucking fine, but to say it with Connor's the fucking tech, parenthood tech. What tech make you parenthood go goo goo la la?
No.
What technology helps you be a better parent?
What technology? YouTube.
YouTube. Put your kids in front of YouTube.
What makes it easier? YouTube, Netflix, Coco Melon, whatever you're having.
How do you get your kids to eat more food? YouTube, Coco Melon. How do you get your kids to sleep? YouTube, Coco Melon.
Any hopes and dreams for the week? Oh, that's a tough one.
Is that like your parenting hack? People before they've had a kid, they're going to eat organic everything. There's going to be no screen time.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to bring that up next week.
Yeah, no, that never
Totally
works
gonna
out.
talk about that.
That never works out.
Oh, it's funny listening to those parents.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they don't know. They don't know. Don't tell them. Just tell them parenthood is great. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
no,
not-
I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, I'm definitely. I always go, oh yeah, no, that sounds really nice, and then me and my wife just giggle herself in the evening.
We giggle away all the way to McDonald's. You know what I mean? Yeah, just...
yeah.
or in your case, all the way to Gino's.
No, fuck you.
She knows for the 9 p.m. ice cream.
Hopes and dreams. I might try to go cinema and see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, that's it, really.
Your life is boring.
I know, riveting stuff, you know. My life is incredibly boring, but when you're a parent...
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Exactly.
No, fuck you. Like, literally, when you're a parent...
I know, save it for next week. No, fuck it. Save it.
We should probably outro this podcast now. Nah, let's keep talking shite.
I mean, haven't we been talking shit for the last 29 minutes? We always talk, we always goes off on tangents, which I like. I like tangents. I don't like keeping to the book. I'm not a book kind of. If I was a police officer, I'd be one, who doesn't go by the book,
Because he doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, I never learned to read.
Well, on that happy note, we will hopefully talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Do, 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 do,
And he
do,
don't
do, do,
stop
do,
coming,
do,
and he
do.
don't stop coming, and he 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 don't stop coming.